Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to something brand new to the channel. Welcome to BCW. I am your host, Mr. Broken 101, and we got an amazing night here for you tonight, which kicks off the show with our general manager, Ethan Carter. This man, Ethan Carter, founded this business here tonight, and tonight we get to hear what his plans is moving forward with this company, the future of BCW.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BCW. You see, this isn't just another wrestling show. This right here is where careers are made, where legends are born, and where the weak get exposed. My name is Ethan Carter, and I am the general manager of BCW. That means every match you see, every championship you fight for, every opportunity you think you've earned goes through me. And I've been watching. I've been watching the locker room. I've been watching so-called future stars try to prove themselves, and quite frankly, I'm not impressed. But that's about to change, because under my leadership, BCW isn't about handouts. It's about earning your spotlight. You want fame. You want gold. You want to call yourself the best. Then step up or step aside. Tonight marks the beginning of a new era, a ruthless era, a competitive era, an era where only the strongest survive. So to everyone in that locker room, this is your warning. Impress me, or I will replace you with someone who can.
And what a statement made by our general manager, Ethan Carter. Impress me, or I will replace you with someone who can. I mean, I think I'm interested to see what happens tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We kick off our first match of the night in BCW. In-ring competitor Kyle Baum, 24 years old. They call him the human highlight reel. He's definitely a fan favorite. Just looking at him, he comes to the ring really energetic. I think the crowd loves him. I'm thinking I like him. You know, Kyle Baum actually sat down before this match with a quick interview with our broadcast team, and he said, you know, he never backs down from the bigger opponent. He's obsessed with stealing the show every night, and I mean, tonight's the first night, so we'll see if he does that. Kyle Baum making his in-ring debut in BCW. Let's hope he can walk out with the dub. Tony Torres, 26-year-old, calls himself the submission specialist. We sat down with Tony before this match, and he believes that nobody is on his level. I mean, I guess we'll see that tonight. Tony, some facts about Tony. He's traveled all over the world learning different wrestling styles, and we'll see what he brings to the table. He does call himself the best technical wrestler in all of wrestling. We'll see how Tony goes one-on-one with Kyle Baum. I'm looking to see who walks out on top in tonight's episode of BCW. And the bell rings. The two lock up. Seems like Kyle Baum has the upper hand. Puts Tony to the corner. That's the ref breaks it up. The two separate. And good show of respect for the two superstars. And Kyle Baum already with the strikes. And I think this one's going to be a fast one. Kyle Baum is showing his offensive maneuvers around the ring. Going for the early pin. But it's only a kick out of one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here in Los Angeles. Our first episode of BCW. These two superstars are looking to make a name for themselves. Kyle Baum, already starting off this match, and it does not look like this kid cares about gravity at all. As we just seen just now, he was just about to spring off the ropes, but got caught. But it looks like a back and forth contest right now. Jumps over Tony and trips him. Really offensive maneuver from Kyle right now. And again, look at that. What a beautiful springboard leg drop. Again, Kyle Baum does not care about gravity. This guy is just flying all over the place. But Tony has the submission already, crossface. Kyle gets out of it. The strike. And again, it's going to be real interesting to see. Like, Tony's going to have to overcome the high-flying offense of Kyle Baum. As we see going into the pin again. And it's only a 2 count. So far, Kyle Baum has the upper hand, but he goes off to the top rope with a beautiful, beautiful frog splash. And I mean, Kyle Baum, like, this kid is willing to shorten his career to become a legend. Like, this guy is flying all over the place, taking high risks. Every like, it just seems like they call him the human highlight reel, and we can see it. So far, making memorable highlights already with that beautiful 5-star frog splash. But Tony has to come back, because right now this is all Kyle Baum with these beautiful 619 in the corner with a beautiful net breaker. Has Tony down, and it looks like he's taking a quick breather in the corner. And a beautiful, beautiful springboard cutter. Going for the pin. And the kick out. Man, Kyle Baum, that was a beautiful springboard cutter, man. I don't know how this kid does it. We gotta ask Kyle Baum what he calls that. And Tony Torres with a beautiful spear out of nowhere. Oh my God. Almost split him in half. It seems like every movement has a purpose for Tony Torres. but Kyle Bomb kicks out. Touching about that. This man generally believes that nobody is on his level. Nobody belongs in the same ring as him. As you know, we can see in his wrestling style is really aggressive. Playing to the crowd, but the crowd is not liking him at all. Beautiful drop kick in the corner. I don't even think like Tony Torres is trying to win at this point. Like it just looks like he's trying to prove that he's superior. Honestly. Beautiful reversal from Kyle Bomb right now. The beautiful back suplex turns that into like a back suplex bomb. Kyle Bomb measuring his opponent up, but Tony Torres kicks out. Beautiful snake eyes in the corner by Tony Torres. Has it in the corner, setting down him again. Oh, looks like a reversal, but turns it into a face buster. Oh my God, that was something. I actually thought Kyle Bomb reversed that, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Torres setting his opponent up. Will we see some type of submission from Tony Torres? I'd be interested to see. Oh, we got springboard action from Tony Torres himself. Nice reversal from Kyle Bomb. Going up. Another beautiful Frostar prospects from Kyle Bomb. Going for the pin. Can this be it? The human highlight reel. Already making highlights tonight. And this is just the first match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Setting his opponent up. Throws him to the ropes. And another trip. That's a really creative trip. Going up. What can he be setting up? Oh my God! Beautiful. Beautiful, but it's reversed by Tony Torres. Man. Kyle Bomb again making beautiful memories, but hits him with a poison rana. And a beautiful spear by Tony Torres. Oh my God. Literally cut him in half. The crowd is saying one more time. One more time. Could this be it? And that is it. Tony Torres is your winner of this match tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I think that match went back and forth. That was a beautiful match from the two competitors. But Tony Torres proving that he is number one. There's nobody better than him. And like that match just felt like a chess match. It felt like Tony Torres was treating this match like chess. You know, every movement had a purpose, and this man just truly was calculated in everything. And that caused him to pick up the victory tonight. So congratulations, Tony Torres. And we'll be right back with more matches at BCW. Back here with some singles action. We got women's action here tonight.
Making their way to the ring from Rancho Cucamonga, California, the Prodigy,
Harper Frost, the Prodigy, making her in-ring debut at BCW. We'll see how she turns up. We'll see how she does in her first match. As we saw in our first match, Tony Torres picking up the victory, but there was an amazing, beautiful performance from Kyle Bomb. So I think the Prodigy is looking to do the same. Sarah making her way to the ring. Japan own. I mean, and what's not to talk about with this female superstar? She wrestled all over the world. Japan mainly. Was one of Wrestle Star's biggest stars, and she's now sitting in Los Angeles in BCW. Watching her is going to be. I'm actually interested to see what she brings to the BCW roster. This is both superstars are both women are making their in-ring debut, so we'll see how this match fares. And the bell rings. 2 lock up, but it seems like Sarah has the upper hand right now. As you know, respect is shown, the break is there, and Sarah already started with the strikes. And we're gonna have to see what Harper AV brings. You know, I mean, Sarah is a well-known wrestler all over the world, but Harper AV, you know, we sat down with her earlier. They do call her the wrestling prodigy. Only 22 years old, 5'7", extremely confident, but you know, we'll see what she brings. We did get to sit down with her as she, you know, was trained by our WWE's very own Roxanne Perez and other WWE future Hall of Famers. So we'll see what she brings to the table. And Sarah Katami already with the high-flying offense. Beautiful second rope diving drop kick, and already working on the arm of Harper Avery. Some backstory on Harper Avery. Comes from a respected wrestling family. Carries the pressure of becoming the greatest of all time. And we're going to see if she wants to become the greatest of all time. You know, it's no other big name to prove it against Sarah Katami. You know, she's, again, big wrestling Japanese superstar. So we'll see how that fares with the prodigy. But right now, she has the upper hand with a beautiful neck. I think it was a neck struggle, looked like a little scorpion death drop. And stomps on the face of Sarah Katami. And now she is on the offense. Both women want to make big impressions on the general manager, because again, impress me or I will replace you. And you know, right now it's looking like they're leaving it all in the ring. Nobody wants to be replaced. And you know, I'm impressed right now for the start of this match. You know, this match is going back and forth. Harper Avery definitely has the upper hand, bringing the fight to Sarah Katami. She's looking great. Can she keep this up to, I mean, just like Tony Torres, pick up the win? Nobody really wants to leave tonight without a win. And Sarah Katami standing on the guardrail, going for a jumping attack, but misses and gets dropped by Harper. A count of 3. These women need to bring it back in the ring. Count of 4. Count of 5. And thrown into the announce table. We're in a count of 6. And Harper weirdly on top of Sarah Katami, and disgusting headbutts. Yo, I heard that. I'm pretty sure everybody in the arena heard that. And a count of 7. Is she gonna win by countout? Harper Avery taunting her opponent. We're count of 9, and Sarah Katami makes it back in the ring. And Harper, you gotta look behind you. Going for the roll-up pin. Could this be it? And a huge upset to lose like this. On a count of 2. Sarah Katami going for that. Brushes it off. And a beautiful stomp. Going up on a turnbuckle. What is Sarah Katami looking for? Beautiful Phoenix splash, but it is reversed by Harper Avery. Nice loose Des press. Connecting to Sarah Katami. Harper Avery's going to have to do something big to knock out Sarah Katami. Both these guys are just going back and forth. Again, we are here in Los Angeles, BCW, Episode 1. Sarah Katami with the strikes. Going for a beautiful suplex, but is reversed. And Harper Avery, electric chair. Oh, but it's reversed. Sarah Katami reverses and turns it into a Hurricane Rana. Beautiful wrestling awareness there. Harper Avery it's not looking good for her right now. It is not looking good for Harper Avery right now at all. And a disgusting slap. Sarah Katami slapping Harper Avery, running back and slapping her. Oh, and a disgusting knee. A knee strike to Harper Avery. Could this put away? Does Sarah Katami walk away with the victory? And she does. Beautiful knee connecting to Harper Avery. And, I mean, there's no shame there for Harper Avery. Harper Avery wrestles. She may be young, but she wrestles way beyond her time. And I think she proved here tonight that, you know, she does belong, but Sarah Katami, she's one of Japan's biggest stars for a reason, and she proved it here tonight. The Golden Phoenix is definitely dead. The final boss of an Elden Ring dungeon is here. With that entrance, that theme, I don't know. The women's roster is going to have to be on the lookout for her for sure. Congratulations to Sarah Katami, and we'll be back with some more action.
Now, earlier tonight, I told you all that BCW is entering a new era. But what kind of era would this be without something worth fighting for? You see, championships aren't just belts. They're symbols. They represent power, respect, and the very best this business has to offer. And if BCW is going to rise to the top, then we need champions who define what greatness truly looks like. So allow me to make this official. Starting tonight, BCW will crown its very first BCW World Champion and its very first BCW Women's World Champion. These titles will not be handed out. Oh no, they will be earned. Blood, sweat, sacrifice, whatever it takes. Because I don't want just any champions. I want the faces of this company. I want competitors who will carry BCW on their backs and make the entire world pay attention. So here's how this is going to work. Over the coming weeks, the very best of BCW will compete, and one by one, they will prove whether they belong or whether they were never good enough to begin with. And at the end of it all, two superstars will rise above the rest, and they will make history as the first ever BCW World Champions. Your moment is here. The question is, who's going to take it?
And that was a beautiful, that was a amazing note from our general manager. These matches proving to, you know, qualify for future championships. You know, you want to win these matches here tonight and prove that you belong in a championship match. And that's what these superstars got to do. We'll be crowning our first BCW World Champion and Women's World Champion really soon in the coming weeks. So stay tuned to all of that, ladies and gentlemen. But here tonight, it looks like we do got some tag team action here tonight. And his partner coming down to the ring. Joey Styles. I think it's Joey Styles. I barely heard his name. Sorry for the delay in the volume or slight decrease in volume, but we'll look past it. Joey Styles here for his tag team match, making his debut. And I don't think these two are tag team partners. I think these guys are just making their debut tonight. You know, a lot of superstars wanted to be on the first card, but you know, sometimes it doesn't always look that way. So if you got to get paired up to make your debut, I think you got to. And here comes their opponent. And it looks like this crowd is fired up tonight for a good reason, because these two become one of the most exciting tag teams in this BCW division. The Nasty Boys. And you can definitely feel the chemistry with these guys in their entrance. Beautiful, synced, fun, loud, goofy. These young talent, man. I think these guys are here to definitely prove that tag team wrestling is still alive and well. So we'll get to see what these guys bring to the table here tonight. Nasty Boys making their debut in BCW. And the bell rings. Oh, and a beautiful clothesline. I didn't even get the name of the superstar, so I feel so bad, but you know, he is making a big debut right now with that beautiful clothesline to start the match off. And a nice reversal from him as well. Yo, we gotta get a name for him. Like, I actually missed his name, and I feel so bad. Yeah, I feel so bad. I really feel so bad. Let's call him, I don't know. I really don't know his name. I really don't know. I'm tempted to look now. I'm really tempted to look for his name. I just don't know it at the current moment. But we're just gonna call him the partner of Joey, because we know Joey's name. So the partner of Joey, you know, starting off the match really good. And it seems like both teams trying to establish early control. But right now, the Nasty Boys, I think this is Zach of the Nasty Boys is, you know, taking control right now of this match. Beautiful tornado DDT. And Joey calling for the tag in the corner, but Joey's partner not responsive right now. And reverses, throws him to the corner. Reverses by Zach, going up. A beautiful drop kick. And it seems like the Nasty Boys are all about the high flying action. I mean, what's there to say about this this team? I mean, I think I said it all already. You know, the chemistry is there. They bring good action, good vibes with the crowd. You know, Joey's partner looking to make a tag, and he does make a tag to Joey. Joey is in the ring and makes a beautiful making his beautiful debut, but it gets reversed, going for that beautiful clothesline, but it was missed by Zach with these strikes. Joey, what is Joey setting up for? And looking like a, oh my god, that was not nice. That was a disrespecting DDT onto the apron. I don't even think that was strategy, man. That was just pure disrespectful. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. You know, everybody is making their debut here in BCW episode 1, and you want to look great. And oh my god, Joey just took a huge fall outside. He missed, going for it. I think just a body splash and missed, but high flying action, cross body. Zach gets out of the way, makes a tag to I think this is Mac. Beautiful Hurricane Rana to Mac. Mac and Zach. See, these guys got to be brothers or something. I know these guys are best of friends though. We'll see what Mac brings to the table. Joey reversing it, rolls him up with the pin. Could this be it? Oh, and it's reversed again with the pin. Okay, these guys are going back and forth with pins. You gotta go one. Who's going to have the upper hand here? And Mac kicks out. Throws him to the corner. Goes under. And a beautiful toss. I think it's kind of like a hit toss, a little shoulder toss, throwing him to the corner. A tag is made, and beautiful super kicks, beautiful team secret. That was perfectly timed. You can see you can't teach chemistry. You just gotta have it like that. And these guys are definitely best friends, so you know their chemistry is there already. Not looking good for Joey and his partner at all. These guys got to come back, because I think the control right now is in favor of the Nasty Boys. Zach back in the ring now, going against Joey's partner. Joey's partner with a reversal, attacking the knee, and I think that's the right call here. You got to attack the legs of these guys. You know, these guys like the high fly action, jump all over the ring, Hurricane Ranas. Like you got to cut their movement. You guys got to cut their movement. I think that's how you stop the Nasty Boys. You cut their movement, and you make sure they can't fly anywhere. Joey up, has Zach going for that was some version of a kill switch. Some version, but it was effective. Broke up the pin. Joey's rolling up Zach now. And Joey with a beautiful moonsault, but misses. And I don't know, man. These two are, I think Joey and his partner, they're not working well at all. And these guys are just, you know, like everything is getting reversed with these guys. Like the Nasty Boys are definitely looking great here. But, you know, we're not here to discriminate. We don't have any opinions. We're just commentary. We're trying to commentary. I'm sorry for my pauses. You know, I am a little bit sick. I had to record this episode because I got kids. Shout out to Heath Slater. I got kids. So I'm trying to record this and finish this and have it uploaded. soon as possible. But back to the match. Another beautiful tag team offense. A beautiful super kick by the Nasty Boys. That may be the opening they needed to put this match away. We'll see what Mac does. Going for the strike, but Joey reverses. And a beautiful leg. Oh, I don't, what do we call that? Like a leg? A drop kick? Almost like a drop kick. Like a ripcord drop kick. Kind of pulled him back, you know. Mac has Joey in the corner, running at him, doing something, but Joey reverses it. Reverses it again. Tag team match here tonight in BCW. We are also here again live in Los Angeles. First tag team match of the night, actually, in history, call it. The Nasty Boys going up against Joey, and I don't know his name, so Joey's partner. And Joey with a beautiful Uranagi. Could this be it? Zach breaks up the pin. What is Joey and his partner gotta figure out something to capitalize on this guy, on these guys. You know, it's just been all the Nasty Boys right now, so you know, call it what you will, but the Nasty Boys definitely do have the upper hand here. And I think that's the opening that Joey and his partner need. A beautiful power bomb. Makes the tag to his partner that we still do not know his name. Don't want to call him a random name because that would be bad. But going for a big body slam. But Mac is out the way. Mac throws throws his partner to the corner. His partner kicks him out. Reverses it. The strikes. Both men are going back and forth. Who will come out on top of this tag team action here tonight on BCW? Makes a tag in the corner. Joey is back in. I hope we see more of Joey. I actually like Joey. Joey seems cool. Any background on Joey? Has wrestled on the indie scenes for a couple years. High flying nickname. They call him Joey the Dragon. So I don't see why he's in this tag team match. But again, you know, sometimes the card's not big enough, and you gotta pair people with random people, you know. But Joey's looking great in his debut match. I hope we see more of Joey. Going for a beautiful big body splash onto Mac. Max kicks up. Oh, throws Joey off of the turnbuckle. Joey was setting up for something big, but Mac picks him up. What can Mac be setting up for? Running at him. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. Kick up by Joey. Nice roll. Oh, nice Hurricane Rana. Mac is looking beautiful, and he's setting him up. What can he set him up do? Oh, runs at him again. The strikes, the kicks. Nice drop kick to the knee by Mac. Joey rose all the way of that elbow drop. Both these guys are going back and forth. Goes under. Oh, and it's reversed. And it's reversed again. Yep. Mac making this look beautiful. Another Hurricane Rana. Oh, and he attacks his partner. His partner's one flying. What could Mac be setting up for? Throws him to the corner. It's reversed. But Mac reverses it at a wall. Gets him in the corner. It's a tag. And it looks like we got some tag team. Oh my god. A super kick into a pile driver. Oh. And I think he was looking to take Joey's partner off of the thing, but it does not matter because he is flying over the top rope. running back inside and is going for the pin. Could this be it? Does the Nasty Boys pick up their first win in tag team history on BCW? And they do. Congratulations to the Nasty Boys making their BCW debut. And hey, let's give credit where credit's due. Joey and his partner, I mean, we'll get his name at some point backstage, but they were impressive. They were impressive. I was really impressed with Joey, for sure. So we hope to see Joey the Dragon for sure, future to come. But the Nasty Boys pick up the win with that beautiful super kick, pile driver combo. Like it was amazing. It was really, really amazing. It was a clean finish. 1, 2, 3. That's it. What a performance by the Nasty Boys. Congratulations to Zach and Mac. And we will be back with some more BCW action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Omaha, Nebraska,
Madison Steele making her in-ring debut. We got some women's action here tonight in BCW. Madison Steele looking great. Strong woman here. I mean, there's not much to say. Look at her. Look at the physique. She's here to prove that she belongs, and we'll see who her opponent is tonight. Diana Stone making her BCW in-ring debut. Diana's been wrestling on the independent scene for years. I mean, she's known for just kickboxing, MMA style, but turns it into, I guess she's turning that all into professional wrestling now. We'll see what she brings. We'll see. The entrance is looking nice. The jacket's looking nice. So, I'm interested to see what Diana Stone brings to the table. The two lock up. Oh, not even a lock up. The two are staring at each other. And it seems like Madison Steele has the upper hand with a beautiful gut punch in the stomach to Diana. And that did not look nice at all. We sat down with Madison Steele earlier before this match to get, just a little bit insight to know who she is. They call her the Iron Heart. She's 25 years old. She never smiles during wrestling matches. She's always serious, and I see it because she's literally throwing Diana Stone around. And the first pin, going for the pin, and it's a kick out of one. She's known for her most brutal forearm strikes, hard-hitting clotheslines, and just throwing her opponents across the ring. So that's a little insight on Maddie Steele. Diana Stone what's this to say? She's a street fighter. As you can see with the gear, you know, like she's here to prove that she is the best female wrestler on the planet, and I think we're gonna see a lot from her here to come. But the two are definitely making these two women. This is going to be a good match. This is definitely going to be a great match, and I'm excited to see who comes out. But so far, Maddie is dominating Diana Stone, and Diana Stone's going to have to do something to come back in this match for sure. Maddie has her again, and another gut punch in the stomach. What is she? She's gonna have to. Diana Stone's gonna. She has to come back, and a beautiful springboard moonsault on the second rope by Diana Stone, going for the pin, but not even a 1 count. And look at that, just an easy fireman's carry, desk press, body slam. Just that easy. Maddie Steele is fast. She's strong, she's hitting hard, and Diana, she's gonna have to dig deep and find something to counteract, you know, the strength that Maddie's speed is producing. Diana going for the sleeper. That's that MMA style, that submission. But Maddie throws her off of her like it's nothing. The two lock up. Maddie has the offensive, has her up, and knees to the rib cage of Diana Stone and just throws her like it's nothing. And the strikes. They call Maddie the Iron Heart. That's what people call her. I think this division is definitely gonna have a wake up call when it comes to Maddie Steele. Maddie Steele, like, she's just showing so much strong dominance in this match, and it's gonna be like, you know, with the first world, a BCW World Women's Championship to be announced tonight. I mean, I can definitely see Maddie Steele being a contender for that, for sure, with that strength. But I know Diana Stone, I mean, we have seen her before in other wrestling promotions. She's wrestled in WCW, or WIW, as I should say. So, you know, we know that, you know, and Renegade Wrestling as well. So we know that, you know, she does bring a big resume to the table, because those were some big wrestling companies that don't exist anymore, by the way, but still go check them out. WIW and Renegade Wrestling. Diana Stone, oh my god, a beautiful judo throw, DDT, going for the pin. And I think Diana Stone's just looking, catching her breath before she goes for the pin, but that could be it. I mean, that's a rope break though. You see that bottom foot under the rope, and Diana, I think that was her all or nothing attempt. She needs to dig deeper. Going for a gut punch, but it's reversed. But Diana Stone still has some fight. She's looking for another second rope moonsault, going for the pin. And another power slam from Maddie Steele, going for the pin. Is that it? Is that all she wrote for Diana Stone? And she kicks out, and Maddie cannot believe it. She's actually shocked. But now she's saying the thumbs are down, and it's over. A beautiful, disgusting clothesline. Oh my god, I think that's it. Going for the pin. Is that it for Diana Stone? And Diana Stone kicks out. And I can't even believe, bro, like that was disgusting. She almost took her head off. And the crowd is saying fight forever. trying to rally Diana Stone, bring her back to life. I think it's working. Beautiful super kick by Diana Stone. Oh my God, I think it busted open. If she busted Maddie Steele open and going for the top rope. Beautiful cross body connecting. And this fight from Diana Stone, this is what we're talking about. Beautiful powers. Look at the power. Look at the power into the knee. Oh my God, Diana Stone is not letting loose here. She is throwing it all or nothing on the line with her beautiful creative strikes. And you know, she's a striker. Like I said, she comes from an MMA background. She's a striker. She is a striker, and she is showing us for sure. Count of 5. I think Diana Stone definitely breaking the count of 5. Going up again. Beautiful outside Hurricane Rana. And oh my God, risk taker. We seen some of that earlier tonight with Kyle Baum. I mean, Kyle Baum's going to have to share the gravity space because, I mean, right now, Diana, she got no limits. But Maddie is fighting back. I think Maddie Steele is still kind of dizzy because she's busted open and, you know, she probably can't even see with all that blood. Beautiful dragon suplex. I think we're at a count of 6. Diana Stone going up. And a beautiful 5-star frostbite jumping over. Look, bro, the distance over the freaking steps was amazing. That was beautiful. But Maddie, again, that Des press, power slam, Simon Diana Stone to the floor. But Diana, I think this is anybody's match at this point. At first I thought Maddie still, you know, she was gonna destroy her, but Diana Stone is coming back. She is making a comeback for sure. She's not giving up. And a reversal, and then, oh my God, and there it is, the freaking lariat, the disgusting lariat, going for the pin. Could this be it? A count of 2 and a count of 3. Yep, was not waking up after that, ladies and gentlemen. That was a disgusting, brutal, back and forth match. I think that was, you know, that has to be the best match of the night so far. That match had to be on my toes. Maddie and Diana, I think they stole the night. I think they stole the show. I think they stole the show. That beautiful judo throw DDT from Diana. The 5-star frostbite jumping over the steps. Like that was beautiful. That was an amazing fight. But Maddie Steele comes out on top, proving out why she should be the first ever women's world BCW champion. Congratulations to Maddie Steele, and honestly, congratulations to Diana Stone. That was a hard-fought victory. But we'll be back with some more BCW action.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 231 pounds, the archetype,
Nathan Bryan Danielson. He's here. The archetype, former WWE superstar. The archetype is here in Los Angeles, BCW. And man, what do we have to say for this guy? This guy is a former WWE Undisputed Champion. Beat Bond Breaker at WrestleMania, I think it was 46. and now is in Los Angeles in BCW in the main event against who?
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 235 pounds,
King Sam. This guy is famous around the world. WIW legend, ladies and gentlemen, in the building. And in our main event is going one-on-one with Bryan, the Archetype. Man, this is gonna be a match. I think this match is gonna define probably who's going to be in that World Championship match. King Sam, crowd's favorite, coming to the ring. Big confidence, getting the crowd up. We got the Archetype Bryan, former WWE Undisputed Champion. This is going to be amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited. I am excited to see how this goes. Really, really excited. And the match starts off. Bryan with the strikes to King Sam. Again, we can't look past the Archetype. You know, he is the Archetype. He archetyped a whole ass blueprint plan to become, for his comeback, to become a WWE Undisputed Champion, and he made that happen. Obviously, you know, years later, getting released wasn't, you know, part of his plan, but he's here in Los Angeles to reinvent himself. But you can't take away his accomplishments. Now, on the other side of the table, you can't take away King Sam's accomplishments. He is WIW's. He is, I think, a 3-time WIW World Champion. He was the leader of the Wolf Pack. I mean, King Sam has done it all, you know, and now he's in Los Angeles, BCW Battle Crown Champion. I mean, one of these guys are gonna move on and fight to become the first ever BCW World Champion, and I'm excited to see who it is, because both superstars are really, really good. It seems like Bryan has the upper hand in this match. The Archetype, always with a plan, always calculated, setting up for a spear, and a spear connects to King Sam, going for the pin. Could this be it for King Sam? And King Sam kicks out, and Bryan is, I think Bryan's a little shocked, but he's telling him to get up. Bryan is not wasting any time at all. Has him up, throws him in the corner. King Sam reverses. King Sam, beautiful poison Rana, going for the pin now. And kick, you don't just kick out of one. Beautiful flying elbow from the Archetype Bryan. King Sam, I mean, and King Sam, I think he earned the name King Sam because he was literally king. Like, he was the king of WIW, in my opinion. He was the king on top for the long time. So it's really cool to see, you know, WIW legend in BCW. Really, really an honor for that. But it is an honor to see former WWE superstar Bryan Danielson, the Archetype. So I'm having high hopes for this match. This is going to be an entertaining match. The two are going back so far. King Sam setting up for a knee, hitting the knee in the abdomen. Bryan with the strikes. Nice deadlift press. And the Archetype always has a plan, always calculated, never misses a step. But King Sam is one of the greatest. And you know, if I know King Sam, he will have a plan of action. Going high risk, beautiful crossbody by King Sam, and he is feeling the energy. Oh my God! And Bryan with a beautiful ends of days, going for the pin. Is that it for King Sam? And a kick out, 2.5. And King Sam, you know what does the Archetype have to do to put down King Sam? King Sam already survived the spear from Bryan, and now the end of days. King Sam is going to have to come back in ways that I don't even know if it's even possible. But Bryan right now is in control of this match, telling King Sam to get up. What does Bryan have in store for King Sam? Going for a power bomb. Walking around. Oh. And he turns it into a snake eyes. Bryan and King Sam's in the corner. Fights out the corner. Reverses. Beautiful flying elbow. And it looks like King Sam has some life. He's going up. Top rope. Beautiful diving knee. Going for the pin. Could this be it? King Sam moving on, and it's just a 2 count. King Sam back on the offensive. Setting up for something. Beautiful King's boot in the corner. He calls that the King's boot. Could that be it? And it's a kick out of 2. But King Sam does not look worried at all. He understands that Bryan is a former WWE Undisputed Champion, so he knows it's going to take more to put him away. Bryan, beautiful German suplex. King Sam, you know, rolling outside of the ring, getting away from the Archetype. A nice reversal. King Sam again. High risk cross body again from King Sam. The fight. And King Sam, he's telling him to get up. He's setting up for something. Rocks him to the corner. Nice chop in the corner for King Sam. But Bryan fights out, picks him up. Fireman carry. Oh my God. Lungs him on the rope. Just drops him. Going for the pin. Could this be it, ladies and gentlemen? 2 and a kick out. King Sam kicks out, and Bryan cannot believe it. Bryan has already hit him with a spear, hit him with the ends of days. What does he have to do? And now busting him wide open. Setting up for the super kick. King Sam could not see the blood in his eye. Could that be it? Going for the pin. 2, 3, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Always calculated, always a man with a plan. King Bryan, the Archetype, puts down the King, and I think that was a great main event for sure. 100% a great main event. Can't take nothing away from any of these guys, win or lose. That was a great match. They both put it on the line, but the Archetype always one step ahead of his opponents. And I think that surfboard that busted King Sam didn't know where he was and hit him with the super kick. That was just 1, 2, 3. And we'll see right here that super kick that put King Sam away and got him the victory. 2, 3. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Bryan Danielson, the Archetype, he does it. He puts away King Sam, making him one step closer of becoming the first ever BCW champion in history. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 1, Episode 2 coming soon. And we'll see you the next time. Mr. Broken is out.